Hi Mortgage Heroes, Andy Cruz here in Business Development, and this is Monday Mortgage Minute. Well, here we are at a brand new week. It is the last day of February. March is just around the corner. For weeks we've been talking about the Federal Reserve making their interest rate decision in the month of March, and that time is upon us. Now, the kink in the whole plan has been this Russia-Ukraine situation, and I have to tell you, it is literally roiling the financial markets. One day they're all looking like it's going to be terrible, and the next day there's peace talks, and then they're talking about this is going to happen next, and there's sanctions over here, and it's like every couple hours it seems like the situation is changing, and it's really going to make the Fed's decision in March even that much more important. Now, because they're not going to come out with their decision for another week and a half, everything right now is completely being a victim to the crisis, and the market is up and the market is down, or the market is sideways, purely based on the speculation of what is going on with that conflict and who's involved and what it all means. Until the Fed really makes their decision, we're not really going to have a clear, understood picture of why they're making the decision that they're making. There is some sentiment that this week Jerome Powell's testimony on Wednesday and Thursday might give us some insights. However, now I'm expecting that he's going to mention Russia and Ukraine and the instability of the whole situation as one of the factors they were not considering before, but now have to, which then adds a layer to that cake of their decision that's coming in the second week of March. So this whole thing, just in a short period of time, has become much more abundantly complicated and not given us a very clear direction with mortgage rates. Now, this morning, that was met by the mortgage rates being much better on the market, but it didn't translate into a better rate on the rate sheets that we're allowed to give to the consumer. So it was fine over here in Wall Street land, and it got better on the bond pricing, but it didn't get better over here on the shelf for us to give everybody else. So we'll see tomorrow and later this week if that good pricing over here makes its way into the market, but as of the recording of this video, it just hasn't. Now, if it continues to be stuck over here on the financial side of the market and it doesn't make its way over to the consumer side, then that's an indication to me that they're very unsure. So even though the trading may look like things are going in the right direction when it comes to rates potentially going down, oddly enough, I think that there's gonna have to be a lot more confirmation before that just starts hitting the mortgage shelves where we can offer that to people. Really, the speculation is super heavy right now, and I want to make sure that's abundantly clear that moment by moment, hour by hour, this situation changes the financial markets and what's happening in mortgage land as well. That is all we have this week. It is really the dominant topic across the headlines everywhere with finance. So there's just nothing else that we can lean on right now to determine where we're going and why. Now the Fed, of course, is going to come out next week and tell us kind of what they're going to do with their short-term Fed funds rate. Until then, guys, hang tight. If you got to lock your loan, look to do it on a really good day. Be in close contact with your loan officer, like daily if you have to, like legitimately daily if you have to, just to be sure that you're locking at the best possible scenario. And also remember that the market comes to us and comes to our rate sheets. We can go out and look and see what's going on over here, but really whatever makes its way to our desk is what we can extend out to you all. So please make sure you bear that in mind when we're talking about the shifting market and rates up one day and rates down the next. We have what we're given access to and what's made available to us on that side. So thank you for hanging with us during these uncertain times. I know they've been trying. We will get through it, and I'll see you again next week.